is bracing for days of war.
Panic, chaos, and injuries at the Dubai airport overnight.
There will be no deal to end this war, sending oil prices soaring.
Such massive oil reserves in Iran out of the hands of terrorists.
Cue the fire. It is so bad. How bad? Bravo. It's so bad I had to bring out the Michael J. Fox puffer jacket as the banks are freaking out. The president's freaking out. Which one? All of them. Goldman panics. Oil to hit $100 next week. Did you fill up your car 2 weeks ago when I told you? Just that, when oil is down, I've been saying this for 7 years on this channel, buy low. Click button right now. Sell high. Breaking news. Yes, I know. Why would you sell now? You got to wait till it gets to 250. It's always that, right? Always later. Late to the party, never sells, always buys high, sells low. So if you guys want to sell your oil right now, might be a good time. May want to nibble on that Bitcoin. Bravo, it's down, it's low. Oh, that's that buy low, sell high thing again. So as the banks are panicking, the presidents are panicking. No, we took out their supreme leader. We might lose this war. I know we're America. That'll never happen. But I'll get to the losing the war in a second. I have a question that I would like to pose to you. Are we in World War III? I already know your answer. No. Now may I pose another question? Because it is on this channel. That's why you subscribe. About maybe changing the way you think. I never thought of it that way. Kind of just... Oh, that's interesting. Now I have some more knowledge. Do you think people in World War I were like, this is World War I? No. Do you think the people in World War II, while going through it, oh my gosh, we've entered World War II? No. World War III. I think Glenn Beck, if you follow him, he's like, yeah, we've been in it. I follow him from time to time. I follow everyone from time to time. But on this channel, because I have no dog in this fight, I just want you to think. And Kitty, pop the confetti. She is away from her. You don't know? How about if you give me crickets then? You got crickets. You have no confetti. But we have spike in oil prices. Triggers talk of economic doomsday scenario. President Trump calling for unconditional. We want everything. I think this word is unconditional love. We want unconditional love from Iran, which I don't think you're going to get because I think they're attacking Dubai right now. We'll get to that. The housing prices in Dubai, like the safest place in the world, all the billionaires live there. Yeah, until your places start getting hit, which their beautiful hotels are being bombed. And they're just like, all right, so it was 4 million last week. Now we'll take 3 million. No. 2 million. What are the chances that we go through a worldwide recession? I'm going to give it 85,000% because the energy sector is under attack. Go fill up your car. Oh, that's tough. Airports are being bombed. Hotels are being bombed. What? They said that's like, what, a $20 trillion industry? And I know right now you're like, yeah, we're America, right? Okay. They have nukes. We got to take out the nukes. Whatever. I don't know what the narrative currently is. I've done this psychological operation thing for many years of my life. Iraq, Iran, you name it. I was in it. Desert Shield, Desert Storm. I'm like, what am I doing and who am I doing it for? But at some point, really quickly, I don't know, give it 2 months and you're just like, I'm so over this. Remember? That's how it works. I'm so over this. Well, until there's, oh my gosh, look what Disneyland was just blown up by Iran. You got to have those false flags. Actually, it could be Austin, like 5 seconds from a current home, which I don't live there anymore, but there you go. Now the people are behind it and banks are also telling you. I mean, this is really bad. I'm just saying, you're at the beginning of it. Later, you're going to be like, can we just get this over with? Everyone votes Democrat. Trump gets impeached. You get a new Kamala. I have one word, no. Sure, that'll work. But that's just how the people are, how pendulums swing. Democrat, Republican, Democrat. We go left, we go right. And the minute, okay, I'll tell you, Republicans, you don't have hope. If gas prices are up, that's like a no-no. And presidents and administration, they know this. So you probably don't want to do this war thing for too long. I just love how these wars always end. In my mind, I saw last administration, we're pulling out. Everyone's running to the bombers, like get on the flight line, crazy, and leaving all of our stuff behind. I'm not into this. Endless wars, major bank urges, keep one. These are major central banks. Like even they're warning 1 week's worth of cash at home for food, meds, worst case war. What you can do? Well, nothing. Well, except maybe trade the stuff, make money. I know that sounds terrible, but that's what I do. I guess I'm a terrible person. Buys oil low and sells it high while the entire world is not in World War III. In the comment section, I would love to know from you, because I read them. Are we at World War III? I'm sorry, are we in World War III? Look where we are currently at. World uncertainty. And this was that the pandemic? No, that was the Iraq War. Okay, we got the Iraq War, 8/9. That's depression, recession. The vid. Yeah, there's the pandemic. Here we are now. Like, hello? Mind you, these forever wars, it's horrible. And then look, when one administration's like, goodbye, all our stuff behind, and we're just like, wait, what? You spent 100 years over there fixing things. You're not going to fix it. Also not going to fix Iran. Iran war threatens, this is a $12 trillion global travel. This is just global travel. Huh? Can I hear recession? Can I hear a lot of red light therapy? When those images going back that I was saying, this was right, Biden, like, oh, it's okay, it's everything's fixed, everyone out. Children, families trying to get on planes. It just doesn't work well in my brain. That's our not botched withdrawal from Afghanistan. There we go. So the psyop that is currently going on, because everyone thinks, oh, Iran, that's been a chat hole forever, right? The same thing with Tehran. This is all not true, guys. Here's the 1970s. It was really nice. Yeah, I'll let it run. But now to fix this is you have faster internet. The people need to remember, and I'm old, so I remember. The people that are from Iran, the friends of mine, they remember. And it wasn't until what? It wasn't until the Islamic Revolution. Thank you, Islam. And so now I have a propensity to want to stop it, that from happening here. Because I would continue to like skirts on the streets and beaches with bathing suits. This I like. This I hate. I know hate's a big word, but yeah, Iran, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Yes. So the people need to rise up. Have not always been like that. I do get concerned with being over here because Americans, you're like, I just want to go back to normal. There will be repression. There will be a leader. People follow a leader. Thank God every day that we have a government that is separated. We have a constitution. We have a Bill of Rights. And then we have politicians that are like, I don't know. Do we really need a First Amendment and that pesky Second Amendment? Because we're trying to help you as the American, everything. I could show you chart after chart. And they'll tell you, no, it's real. Actually, everything's growing. Everything's great. No inflation, got this under control. And I think as we go through it and it starts getting bad and you really reap the recession and the $12 trillion and your house was worth 3.3 a week ago and now it's 2.5, you just lost $1 million and then 1.5. And I know right now Trump's like, yeah, we're going to go in. This is going to be the biggest day ever, right? It's going to be huge, and we're just going to wipe out Iran, which remember who these people were. Not just a bunch of nomads with an IQ of 5. And they're all not like Omar. Did she marry her brother? Trump is calling this now, as of today, he's like long term. We're basically just going to carpet bomb all of Iran. But let's take a little listen in.
This is a long-term gain because what we want to do is get such massive oil reserves in Iran out of the hands of terrorists. And so what we're going to experience here in the short term is highly outweighed of the long-term benefit, because ultimately we're not going to have to worry about these issues in the Strait of Hormuz because we're going to get all of the oil out of the hands.
All right, so guys, long-term game here is Israel reportedly strikes Iran oil infrastructure. I'm sure that's not going to be good for your oil prices. Looks like Israel and U.S. are just torching everything. Not AI. Grok gives it a thumbs up. Wow, fireworks. And here is currently Dubai, looking pretty depressing. And that word buy is really not happening. Well, unless you're trying to leave and you're saying goodbye. So this just happened in Tehran. What did you guys use on that thing? Jeez Louise. And he did warn them. President Donald Trump says Iran will be hit very hard today. So today, I guess, is the hard day. But now the question is, how do you trade it? So here's CL1. If you guys want to learn how to trade futures, I'll teach you. Also tax differently. It's the same dang button up there. See, CL1. This is where you're selling. See, when it goes into the Bravo area up there, yeah, that's a sell. And yes, it could continue to go higher, but hey, if you're buying down here under the 200, gets above, this is perfect. You know, you're like, oh, we're above. This is where I'm like, get ready. You're above a 200, and this is what happens all the time. And as you know, I trade this every day. This is not oil. This is the NASDAQ. That dotted line on this one, because it's when I trade morning open. I love this, so I'm going to trade this up or down. You see, if you get that one right, just that one right alone, you're probably a 60% advantage. That means if you play that enough, you win it all. This open should be great. There's the 20, there's the 200, get under that, put in a big institutional candle. Bravo, make money. Also, if you'd like, I'd run a little sale on my futures course, $199. Though if I was brand spanking new, I'd probably start with that one, my $1 million course. I cover everything. It's $299 to get 2 courses. That way, when you come over here and you're like, what are we doing? This was Friday's open and your range bound. See, support and resistance. Well, actually, that's support. That's resistance. I know where we're going to be at. And this was great. This was like up, 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 up. And then it breaks that and down. And then if you want to learn how to swing trade it, I'll show you. It's pretty dang easy. I'm loading it currently. But your swing would be like, right, see, purple, and then you swing it right there. You get pulled down here. And then, see, the morning open, I play it one way, and then we start doing these stupid, well, it's not stupid, it's repeatable. On this one, from here to here, the 9 count, you can see right up here, 7, 8, 9, 110. I take that 110 and I times it by 20, and that's just one swing. What are we looking at? 2,200, but I wouldn't have held it all the way through. I'm a piggy. Piggies get fed, hogs get slaughtered, and then what does it do? It pulls back. Actually pulled back quite a bit, and there's your swing, and then you just scalp it, take your money. Here we go. We're getting ready to, well, that's tomorrow. Open again. This should be fun. On your Bitcoin, guys, that's fine. You know, tap that little blue line right there if you're accumulating. I'm still saying it's going to have another leg down. This will be your lap. This is the last hope. But you should be hopeful every day. You have hope. Look, you're number 1, you're alive. Congratulations. Number 2, you're now going to take a course, bear market, to learn how to make money going down, going up, AI. Hey, click it and forget it. Will Iran war fallout and the bull market? Why not? It's not even this. It's like you go too high and you need to pull back. Don't think that this bear market's going to be like, oh, forever. It's probably not. But enjoy both sides. And with that, enjoy your weekend also. I'll see you tomorrow.